Hi everyone, hope you're okay. I thought I'd tell you about some products I've been using lately that I've been getting some great results from, and they're really cheap. Found most of them from the pound type shops. A lot of them have argan oil in, which I wouldn't have thought would agree with my hair because it's quite fine. It's still wet. I'll just show you what I've just used. I've just used this Palmolive Naturals Long and Shine. It's got olive oil extract in it. It hasn't dried yet, but it felt really nice. That's from Poundland. And I've just used this, which I just got today. It's by Mella & Russell Miracle Moisture Hair Repair Mask. It's got argan oil and some silicones in it. It says to leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes, but I only left it on for about 2 minutes, and it felt really nice. I've literally just taken it out of the towel and left it, and it's going pretty curly for me at this length. I like all their products. I got the first lot of their stuff last week. I'll just show you those. And okay, this is the moisturising shampoo, which has got argan oil and dimethicone, those sort of silicones. Normally I wouldn't use a shampoo with silicones in because it'd be too heavy, because my hair's on the fine stroke normal, well, fine stroke medium texture. Then I also use their Miracle Moisture conditioner. That's also got argan oil and some silicones in it. Use those together, and my hair dried really nice. It wasn't too soft, which I often have a problem with if I use combs. It was really nice. And as most people with wavy hair will know, you get a massive sort of poof out from about here, and it goes sometimes in a weird curl, but it curled really nicely, but it also weighed it down a little bit, so it wasn't too big hair, poofy sort of thing, which I'm getting at the moment. I'm getting this crazy regrowth, which is like really thick and coarse and wiry, and when it dries I look like some mad woman. But this, these two calmed it down, so I really like these. They're only £1 each, and that treatment I just showed is only £1, so even if it doesn't work for you, if you get it, it might work for someone else. Also, this one I got from, I think it's Savers. It's just under £4. It's called Moisture Drench Conditioner. It's got provitamin B5. It's paraben free. It has also got, oh, let me just check, I've forgotten now. That's got dimethicone in it, and yet again argan oil extract. It seems everybody has caught on to the argan oil thing, but that made it really nice. I was quite surprised. My hair wasn't too soft. I haven't tried the shampoo yet, because it's just under £4. £4 for a conditioner, that's a lot of money for me to spend on a hair product. So normally I just buy the cheap stuff. If you want a basic good shampoo but you don't want to strip your hair too much, this Timotei Pure is really good. I haven't seen Timotei since I was about 12. That's what my mum used to wash my hair with. This is actually silicone, paraben and colourants free. It's pretty gentle. I really like it. It's on special in Savers at the moment, I think. I think it's something like £1 or £2.15, something like that. The conditioner is also nice. It's really light as well. And my all-time favourite at the moment, which some of you will have got because of me, is this. It's L'Oreal V Full Restore Night Serum, and it's actually targeted at people with fine-ish hair. It actually says for weak, limp, lifeless hair. even though, and you're meant to put it on at night, and it's meant to soak in, say about 1 pump. I've been using it, if I don't use coconut oil, which my hair's living in at the moment, I put this on, and I use 1 or 2 pumps, and I put it on like almost every day. You do have to be careful though that it doesn't build up on your hair too much, but I really like this. I got this from Savers. For those of you that aren't in the UK, you can get it online, but I'm not quite sure where. If you just put L'Oreal V Full Restore Night Serum in, I'm sure it'll come up. Some people have told me they've had to buy it from the UK and get it shipped over to America, but that is really good. I was going to do some of my tips, but my mind's gone blank now. Oh yeah, I remember. Right. I saw this on another video and it's really good. So I'm just going to show you what I do when I've just washed my hair. It cuts down on drying time by 50% for me. So just hold on a moment. So you've just washed your hair. It's soaking wet. The towel you use to put over your hair, if you soak out most of the moisture with that, and then this is the really great tip, put your hair over your shoulder, and then with the towel like this, put it over the hair, and you just squeeze, and you go all the way down, squeeze as much moisture out of it as you can, and that's it. But I tried it. I saw it on this video with this girl that had really dead straight hair. She also combed her hair loads, continually combed her hair, shook her head about until it was nearly dry, and kept combing it. Well, if you did that on my sort of hair, you just have a frizz ball. So I just thought I'd try the towel trick. She actually folds it like this, and then squeezes it down. That also works. But I don't know how many people have ever done this. I just happened to see the video by chance, and it really does make a difference. If I don't do that, I'm not kidding, it takes 4 hours, 4-5 hours for my hair to dry. It really does hold on to water. What else have I been doing? Might help some of you. Oh yeah, I've stopped. I used to wear a French braid to bed because if I just braided it normally, by the time I woke up my hair would be everywhere. So I started French braiding it, thinking I was doing a really good thing because it stayed contained. But after about 2 or 3 months I was getting all this breakage around here. I've started going to sleep with my hair down just to see if it helped. I'm not getting that breakage anymore, and I've actually trying to wear it down every day at some point for say a couple of hours, because my friend Torin Page did a video explaining that if you continually wear your hair up you can get actually loads of breakage around here. Stupidly, I didn't realise that before, and when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, because if the hair is always up, you're going to get breakage. I personally think it's because it was being braided too tight, but I'm not getting all those baby hairs, broken hairs down here like I was. The other thing I've noticed is with using coconut oil again, if I don't use that oil that I showed you, I put coconut oil from about here to here. On dry hair I use about a fingertip amount, put it all in my hair, and so till it's soaked in. Then I put it up, and I'm noticing within a month that normally my ends start to feel really thin and brittle and break, and they're not doing that. They're still feeling really thick. I was actually quite shocked about that. I last had my hair cut at the end of January, stroke beginning of February, and you know, I can't believe how nice the ends feel. So for anyone that's looking for some extra tips, any sort of oil on the really old hair, so the last 2 or 3 inches. Really seems to protect it, especially if your hair's on the finer side. I think that was it. I wanted to tell you about the towel thing, which I told you about. Wearing it down every now and then, because I was literally, it was never down. The only time it was down when I was washing it. And mainly because I just couldn't bear how sort of how it looked. I felt like it looked really short, but now I'm starting to enjoy it a bit more. And I think that's it. I can't remember anything else. Oh, this isn't a hair thing, excuse me, but I just want to tell you about it. Almond oil rescue treatment. It's by Body Shop. It is pretty expensive for a hand cream. When I bought it, which I haven't done for a while, it was about £9–10. But this stuff is really, really good. I get really dry hands because I wash up a lot, and previously I had dermatitis on my hands from hairdressing, so I'm prone to getting dry hands anyway. And I just put loads of this stuff on my hands, let it soak in, and they are so much better. I've used it on my face, and it's a really great face moisturiser. I have even used a little bit on my hair. When you get flyaways. Oh, and also if you're getting a load of flyaway hairs, I think it's the weather, quite honestly. That's why I'm having to use all these oils and stuff at the moment. I think people have still got central heating on and stuff. It's only where I am just starting to feel nice and a bit warmer now. I mean, we're nearly in May. Normally by now the central heating's off. So I'm hoping soon I won't have that problem. I haven't done a hair video in a while because, quite honestly, I can't think of anything to do. But if there's something you'd like to see, which you think I could show you how to do, just let me know. And that's it for now. Thank you.